Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV, back with another video for you today. Tottenham 1, Wolves 1. And from a first half that was good, we grew into the game and should have really been in front. Scored a goal which was offside. We hit the bar. Kudos had got the save of the Wolves keeper. We thought, this is only going one way. But then complacency sinks into our team because it's not ready yet. And look what happens. Wolves score and we only get a draw at full time later on in extra time. So that just sums up Tottenham at the moment, which is why you can't get overexcited sometimes with Tottenham. We're still in work in progress. But the first half started well. Looked good. Same team. Only Poro wasn't in the team. Spence comes in. Same midfield. And you had Berval, who's on form. And then you had Kudos and Javi Simmons, who were in attack. But then it just wasn't... We just couldn't score that goal. Adoji, who was in the team, who came in for Poro. You saw he gets into the right positions, but couldn't finish he's terrible in the final third. Richarlison, terrible. He did absolutely nothing. But that's what happens, because people say, oh, he's had 3 assists. Well, those 3 assists didn't do nothing for me today. Did nothing. Scored a goal, yeah. Scored 2 goals, yes, in the season. But what did he do? This sums up complacency. We can't do that as a team. We can't have complacency. And also, lack of composure. First half was cool. We were playing. We were finding spaces and we had chances. And we were unlucky. And even I'm saying that. The person that is very hard on my team, the Mr. Box Office, very hard on my team. But again, complacency sinks in the second half. Chances where Berval does a really good link-up play with Kudos, scores a goal, and then it's offside, unlucky. Then Kudos hits the bar from a cross-in from Javi Simmons. If those goals go in, it could have been a different game. But again, in football, not everything goes right for you. And unfortunately, on this occasion, Tottenham couldn't score. And you could see Wolves were gaining confidence. The more confidence they were getting, then they're putting the ball up the front, and you could see their striker was holding the ball up and then putting it away. And you could see they were growing into the game, and they're gaining confidence as the game gone on. And as the game gone on, we could see Tottenham Hotspur were just running out of ideas. And then when the second half came, you could see those ideas completely disappeared. Wolves came out a different team, and then they scored from their first attack, really second attack in the game. Santiago, I think it was, that scored. And then Tottenham Hotspur 1-0 down. And then it was just backs to the wall for Wolves. They were hanging on for the point, and they were just going on the counter. Tottenham were trying everything. They brought on Johnson. We brought on Johnson. We brought on Tell. We brought on Alderbear. We brought on so much attacking players, and it just didn't work. It didn't happen. And then it was just getting very frustrating. And even worse was the second half was the midfield. The midfield, when Bentancur came off, and then it just became us very, very weak in midfield. Berval, who was in midfield, who supposedly was looking very good during the season, when he was playing alongside Paulinho, the midfield went missing, and then we struggled. We really did struggle to get through. And then Wolves were getting more stronger as the half gone on. Defensively, weren't really worried about us, and it was just really, really concerning. And then after that, you couldn't see Tottenham scoring, and it was just going to be another loss at home to a team that we should be more inferior to. And then after that, after so many minutes, you're thinking, what's going to happen? And luckily, because all the attack that we had, the attackers that we had, it was just from hold up the ball, crossing the box, held up. I don't know who held the ball up, but then it held the ball up for Paulinho, and Paulinho placed it in the back of the net. And that was it. Tottenham come away with 1 point, and that's all we got. And from a game that really, from the first half, we should have really got 3 points. But overall, really, the right result for both teams. Wolves will be very disappointed that they didn't get the 3 points. But overall, if it was last season, I think we would have lost that game. But we held on, we grinded out the result, and that bodes well for the season, because we're going to have more games like this. Unfortunately, some players didn't step up to the plate. Richarlison really wasn't great at all. Again, showing the problems that we have with him. Johnson coming on, didn't really do too much. Porro was actually very effective. Got to give him some credit. You know, he put some crosses in the box and caused a little bit of problems in that second half, even though we're struggling in that second half. Vicario, again, looked suspect, passing-wise suspect. And, yeah, just Simmons really faded out of the game. Kudos worked hard, really worked hard. Bergvall's shown you why we can't go over the top about him. He's just so annoying sometimes. He's so rash, and when we 1-0 down, he lost a lot of composure in the game. So that just sums up why it's still work in progress, and Thomas Franklin's got a lot of work to do. And we'll look into this more into other videos. So keep tuned in, and keep watch for the vlog, the match vlog. Spurs end up with a point at least and go on to the Champions League against Bodo Glimt. So, as always, if you didn't know, get to know, support your boy Mr. Box Office, subscribe and like, and come on you Spurs. And we're out.